What's going on, guys and gals? How's everybody doing today? Hope you had a great weekend. Gonna do a quick haul video. I posted a photo last night of my haul. It was a $53 haul. Showed you guys a bunch of items and you guys had some pretty good comments on it. Before I get into that, actually I'll show you a photo of the photo I posted now. And now you've seen that. Want to show you that I kind of goofed, messed up on two items, two different ways. I'll show you real quick before I get into the haul that yes, you can make mistakes when you go picking. You get excited. You know, I kind of saw two items and I scanned one of them and I typed in the other one and I did not look closely at the listing. And it got burned for a little bit, not that much. I mean, it's probably around $11 total, but it's still good. I mean, the products work. It's just, you know, not what I would send into FBA to make some money on. So I'll show you the first thing. Was a Logitech keyboard. This is the classic keyboard 200. Looks pretty good from here. You know, I think it would have sold for about 30 bucks. I picked it up for $3. Would have made about $18 to $22 depending on the fees. But the problem is on the back it's missing the legs, the little legs that go here and over here. Not good for FBA because you don't want anyone to get this and be upset that they can't use it. You know, if it had the legs, it would be great for FBA. You know, quick flip. I think it's ranked like 1,000 on their PC accessories. So, but again, be careful because Logitech are one of those brands too that are gated or blocked as new, but as used, you can list the keyboards and the mice that you find. The second item, new in box, Mr. Coffee. I scanned it real quick with Scanify from Inventory Labs. I got excited because it said it's selling for about $67. I picked this up for $8, new, sealed in box, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, easy flip. I go to put it into Inventory Labs on the laptop, and I notice it next to it says quantity 2. Not good because I only have one. Quantity 1, Amazon selling it for $13.99. I don't even know how they're selling a coffee pot for $13.99, but whatever. So you know what? I'll keep this. I'll give it to somebody as a housewarming present or maybe a garage sale. You know, I can easily get, you know, 10 bucks. I'll get my $8 out of it, you know, back. But again, you know, keep an eye when you're scanning new items. Make sure you read the description carefully. Some of them are multiple quantities, and unfortunately this time the app, when I scanned in the UPC, defaulted to the multiple quantity one. So always check when you are scanning. And also when you're looking for used items, make sure you guys are checking the condition of it. Make sure it's complete. Don't send anything into Amazon FBA that is not complete. I know a lot of people go and say, hey, you know, you could put it in the condition, but what people are finding out, most of the transactions are being done from cell phones. And when you're on your cell phone or your iPad or your tablets, it doesn't show the photo or the conditions. It just tells you the basic condition, you know, like new, used, the general description of it. But it won't say, hey, you know, this is missing the power adapter or this is missing a battery, you know, cover. So make sure you guys, when you do send it in, you send it in complete. Remotes, manuals, anything that comes with it, try to send as much of it as possible. So back to the whole video. This is one of the first items. There's no Amazon seller on this. There hasn't been for a while. I did find one listed through a third-party store that was selling for $69.95. I picked this up for $3. So I'm gonna send this in for FBA. I'm gonna try for 65, and I'll, you know, lower it as needed, you know, to try to sell it. You know, new. It's a Sony Handycam Cybershot Mavica polarizing light filter kit. So I know a lot of people buy the Handycam still used, so they might be need for this. This is new. Anything Sony new I pick up and send it into FBA, and I've been able to sell it. I've sold similar things like this with cables and adapters with no problems. Next item is board game. This is a big heavy board game. Picture 1992. It's sealed, new in box, mint condition. Selling FBA for, let's see, there's one FBA seller for $60. So I'm going to send mine in for the same price, $60. Hopefully with Q4, you know, right starting now, and people starting to buy Christmas gifts. I don't know if this is a demand for a $60 game, but we'll see. Next item, I'll show you this. This is how I seal my DVD and VCR manuals and remotes when I send them into FBA. I put them in a poly bag. I have the sealer, the heat sealer, so I kind of seal them so this way they don't come loose. They're nice, protected. This control goes with this DVD player. This was a $10 pickup. This one will sell for, let's see, $94.95. Give me a profit of $63 after fees. So that was a pretty good pickup too. It's in mint condition. There's not really any wear or scratches or anything like that. I did test it. It does work. What I do with my electronics is I'll test it once. I'll test it a second time a couple days from now just to make sure it works, and then before I pack it up, I'll test it a third time just to make sure that everything is working with it and there are no issues with it. One of the next things that I'm sending in to FBA, hold on one second. I got that. Is this Sony Dream Machine. It's in like new condition, you know, very good condition, no scratches, no dings, no dents. The only issue I have is I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a battery cover on here. If anyone knows, please comment below if you've had experience with this, just so I know whether I should look online and order one before I send it into FBA. I really don't want to send it in and put, you know, like I just said in the comments, missing battery compartment. I don't have the manual for this, but what I will do is find it online and print it out. Anytime you have an item like this, print the manuals. It helps whoever's buying it know how to set it up and how to use it. I know it's an alarm clock, you know, it should be pretty straightforward, but there are people that might get frustrated when they try to set it up. If they can't figure it out, they'll just, you know, tell Amazon that they want to ship it back, that they're not happy with their purchase. So try to include the manuals. This way it'll help them figure out how to set it up. So that's the last pickup for Amazon FBA. I have this mug that I picked up. This is going to be for eBay. It's from 1981. It's in mint condition. I mean, it's not even used. They sell for about $15 to $20 on eBay. List mine for that. I paid 99 cents. So I'll be able to flip this pretty easily. If not, I'll keep it. I collect Starbucks mugs, but you know, collect some vintage mugs. Also, what I do with anything that's vintage, I put it on my Etsy store as well and my eBay store. So this way, whichever one sells first, and Bonanza as well, and see which one of them will sell first. One of the last things that I showed everyone last night was this Prehistoric Aurora Prehistoric Scenes. This is sealed, by the way. This was a $3.99 pickup. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. You can see that. $4. All right. Did some research on it. There is one active one on eBay right now that is out of the box. It's listed as new. I don't know how it's listed as new, but it's out of the box, and they're asking $135. So before you guys say, hey, that's a lot of money, I looked at the solds for the Aurora Prehistoric kits, and they sell for about 135 to, let's see, 102, 160, 135. And these are used. This is new in the box, sealed. So I'm gonna list it on eBay for 175, best offer, and see what I get. So whenever you see any of these items, this was what caught my eye, was one, that it was sealed. I've never seen anything like it before, and the main thing is when I looked at the bottom of it, I don't know if you guys could see that, it says 1971. You know how hard it is to find a product from 1971 that's still sealed in its original packaging in this condition? I mean, here are two items. You have this 1971 and this 1981, and both of them are in mint condition. So when you see them on the shelves, you got to question yourself and say, hey, can I get some good money for these items? And most of the times you will be able to. This one I didn't scan in the store. Neither did I do the mug, because I figured the mug, 99 cents, I'll keep it. If it's not worth anything, I'll keep it for myself. And this, I knew I could definitely get $4 back on this. Whether I sell it on eBay or Amazon, which doesn't have listing. I don't think I want to put a listing on for this, being that it's only one. But I'll definitely go the eBay route with this and try to see what I can get. So that's it for the haul. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. If you guys have any questions, please remember, comment if you do know if the Dream Machine does need a battery compartment on the bottom. I haven't been able to locate one on eBay or anywhere on Google. So if it does require one, let me know. I won't list it on Amazon. I'll transfer it over to eBay or to Etsy, because it is old enough to be vintage for Etsy. Another thing, I posted earlier that Amazon was approving established accounts for watches, jewelry, and automotive. The only thing they ask you to do is fill out a questionnaire, give a link to your website, and give a brief description about your company. I just put that I'm looking to get into the automotive category and expand my listings, and they approved that within 24 hours. Same thing for watches and jewelry. So even if you don't have anything to sell right now, chances are in the future you might come across an item that you scan that might be in automotive or in watches. I saw a couple posts where people said they just missed out on some really great priced watches that if they were ungated they would have been able to turn a profit. So why not take the opportunity now to get yourself ungated? This way later on you can turn a pretty profit on some of these items that you've left on the table before. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Try to make it as quick as possible. Remember guys, like this video if you can, help me out. Subscribe to my channel. There'll be more videos like this coming. And if you can, leave a comment. That's it for now. Have a great day and keep on sourcing, guys.